Taylor Swift experienced one of the most vulnerable moments of her relationship when Travis Kelce dropped an emotional bombshell on his New Heights podcast. The pop superstar sat alone in her Manhattan penthouse, tears streaming down her face as she listened to her boyfriend bare his soul to millions of listeners. The episode began normally enough, with Jason Kelce's signature booming laugh. But the tone shifted dramatically when Travis started speaking about his personal struggles. His voice trembled as he confessed, "You ever love someone so much you start losing parts of yourself trying to keep up with what you think they need?" Taylor's hands shook as she gripped her phone tighter, sensing the gravity of what was coming next. Travis continued with heartbreaking honesty, admitting he'd been questioning whether he could truly be the man Taylor deserves. "When we're together, it's magic," he said. "But there are moments when I look in her eyes and see the question, is this forever? And I couldn't answer." His raw confession about feeling inadequate in the face of Taylor's fame and success left the usually chatty Jason speechless. Want to hear the exact moment that broke Taylor's heart? Subscribe now for our exclusive clip. The most devastating blow came when Travis suggested they might need to step back. "Maybe love isn't enough when two people are moving at different speeds," he said, his voice cracking. Taylor sat frozen as tears soaked her cheeks, replaying his words, "I love you. I've never loved anyone like this. But maybe we need space before we break something sacred." In typical Taylor fashion, she processed the emotional turmoil through music. Moving to her grand piano, she began composing an achingly beautiful ballad in real time. Her fingers flew across the keys as she sang lyrics about giving space while keeping hope alive. The improvised song captured the complexity of loving someone who needs to find themselves, a theme her fans would recognize from past heartbreak anthems. Rather than calling or texting Travis immediately, Taylor channeled her feelings into a raw voice memo titled, "For You, No Edits." She sent the piano recording to their private email, letting the music speak what words couldn't. For 2 agonizing days, she waited without response, throwing herself into songwriting to process the uncertainty. The resolution came unexpectedly when Travis showed up at her door unannounced, wearing a hoodie and vulnerable expression. No words were exchanged as they fell into each other's arms, the silent embrace communicating more than any podcast or song ever could. This powerful moment proved that sometimes the deepest connections survive the hardest truths. What makes this story so compelling is its rarity in celebrity relationships. Most high-profile couples carefully curate their public image, avoiding such raw displays of vulnerability. But Travis and Taylor have consistently broken those rules, showing the messy reality of love beneath the glamour. The episode ultimately strengthened their bond, proving that facing difficult truths together can deepen rather than destroy relationships. As Taylor's improvised song suggested, true love sometimes requires giving space while keeping faith, a lesson her fans will undoubtedly hear reflected in her future music. For more exclusive insights into Taylor and Travis's real, unfiltered relationship journey, hit that subscribe button. Because in a world of curated celebrity images, their authenticity remains refreshingly rare.